Hey, CJ,
Recording
can
in
you speak a little
progress.
bit about what this game, for particularly not as much for you, but for the younger guys on the defense going against Brady, how much can that help develop, and help these guys in their development? And how much are you guys looking forward to that challenge as a group? Obviously, greatest of all time.
Um, I would say, the challenge that we have this week, and more so, for our back end, is the same challenge that we have every week. We want to go out there, be a dominant defense, be a defense that communicates, get turnovers, stop the deep ball. This week we happen to be playing, potentially one of the greatest, quarterbacks in football history. So that just adds, to the magnitude of this game. But we can't really go out there and try to do any less than than what we've been doing. Because when you try to do more than what's asked for, that's when you really start to mess up things. So we just have to make sure that we're still studying the same way that we've been studying, preparing the same way that we've been preparing. And throughout the week, make sure you're doing the right things at practice to put us in the best position.
If I could just follow on that, I mean, you have so many young guys on this defense, really, in the entire team. But for those guys that haven't seen him before, can that be a learning moment for them? To go up against a guy that's kind of done everything.
Yeah, for sure, it'll be a learning moment. You're going against a quarterback that's seen it all. There's nothing that any defense that they do that he hasn't seen. So that being said, we really have to just make sure we're doing our job, and that's what it comes down to. Guys being in the right spot, not missing coverages, not missing checks, things like that. Because once that happens, he will exploit it, and he will see the holes in our defense. So we just have to make sure we do a great job of that.
CJ, do you find yourself talking to guys more this week about, since you've played him before, they may have questions about Tom or anything like that?
Not too much, honestly. Guys really just been focused on trying to do their job. With everything that's going on right now with COVID, still some guys coming back, still guys kind of in different positions. So we really just been trying to focus on perfecting our craft, getting that game plan down, and trying to do our best to make the right play to be in the right spot. So it's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be a fun experience, especially for the guys that haven't played against Tom Brady, and not just Tom Brady, we're playing against a Super Bowl team. So that's we can really put ourselves in a good situation, a good spot, by going out there and playing good team football.
Is there any way, you've gone against Brady. Is there any way to get under his skin at all? Can you talk to him? You trash talk him during the game? Anything at all that you could get him off his game just a little bit?
No, I don't think so. I think we've seen the history. Once you talk a little trash to him, he gets more fired up. So I'll just make sure that we all doing our job. All the talking that we need to do, is in between the whistles when we make a play, and trying to get turnovers against them, get our offense back on the field. But like I said, it's going to be a fun game. The experience, not the experience, the atmosphere is going to be great. Like I said, we a Super Bowl contending team, a Super Bowl team that won last year. Great coaching, obviously great players. This will be a great chance for us to really go out there and try to put our best foot forward, and that's all we can do. We have to do our best to ignore the noise, because what's understood doesn't have to be explained, and we just got to go out there and try to execute.
Obviously, with that Arians offense, they're looking to push the ball down the field. That's kind of their trademark. So maybe he'll hold the ball, a tick longer just to get it down the field. Do you think it's an opportunity for your front four to get back, piling up some sacks like you guys were doing earlier in the year?
Yes, I think so. But all that goes in hand with us doing our job on the back end. Linebackers being in the right coverage, not biting on the run fakes, because Brady's good at being linebackers to bite up and hit routes from the tight end and receivers right behind the linebacker window. And DB's doing a great job of keeping everything in front of him, because if we're giving up those plays, he'll be getting the ball out quick. We won't have time to affect him in the pocket. So it all plays a part of everybody doing their job. And once we get him to hit once or twice, our D line has to be right there and carry pressure.